Buckle up, grab your tea, and maybe a helmet, because what I am about to lay out is not for the weak-hearted. Did Spice really just expose Bambi's deepest, messiest secret, right in front of the entire cast? And wait, did someone actually leak a video of Bambi caught chatting it up with Spice's ex while he was half-dressed, in a nail salon, of all places? Oh, this is not your average reality TV spat. This is a full-blown 5-alarm drama disaster, the kind of mess that hits harder than a Zeus Network brawl and feels like Jerry Springer himself came back just to produce it. Picture this: a supposed peaceful retreat, candles flickering, crystals lined up, everyone pretending their beef is squashed, and then out of nowhere, Spice drops a truth bomb so massive, it made those reunion brawls look like friendly family dinners. Bambi did her best to act clueless, but Spice, she came loaded like a courtroom prosecutor, armed with screenshots, time-stamped receipts, and yes, an actual video that rattled the entire set harder than one of Carly Red's infamous lie detector test reactions. So, what exactly happened? Who got put on blast? And why is all this surfacing now? Let's break it down, because this is about to get wild. Truth be told, we all should have seen this coming. Because when Spice steps into a room, peace might as well pack its bags, and, if Bambi's around, you know the countdown to chaos has already started. But before we dive into the volcanic eruption that rocked the set, let's take a moment to remember exactly who we're dealing with. Spice Dancehall Queen turned reality TV's ultimate firestarter, a woman who's built her brand on flipping wigs, flipping tables, and flipping narratives. If you cross her, you better be ready to catch both hands and headlines. Then there's Bambi, whose love life stays messier than a reunion buffet table. One minute she's a wife, the next she's sliding into somebody's DMs. She's been tangled up in more love triangles than a geometry textbook. So when both these walking plot twists landed at the same so-called healing retreat, it was clear no sage or crystal could prevent what was about to go down. Honestly, whoever paired them up either deserves a serious raise or a court summons. And just when you thought it was all reality show banter, word started floating around the glam room that Bambi had been sneakily texting Spice's ex. Yeah, the same ex we won't even name, because this isn't about him, it's about what Bambi allegedly pulled behind Spice's back. At first, it was just messy whispers. Spice brushed it off as petty gossiping till she got her hands on the one thing reality stars can't come back from: actual footage, not hearsay, not rumors, a full-on video. Picture this: Bambi, in a nail salon, all giggles on FaceTime with Spice's ex, who's chilling, shirtless, biting his lip like they're auditioning for a late-night rom-com. This wasn't friendly banter. This was intimate. And the real kicker: this clip was from months ago while Bambi was playing bestie with Spice on camera like nothing was brewing. Spice kept that video close, holding onto it like a secret weapon. You could see it in her eyes during filming, those sharp sighs, silent smirks, and that look that screamed, "I could ruin you." And ruin her she did. On the third day of the retreat, right when producers were setting up some cliché group therapy scene, Spice stood up, cool as ice, pulled out her phone, and hit play in front of the whole cast. No introduction, no explanation, just a ambush. The room fell silent, Bambi's face frozen, the footage damning. It showed Bambi cozying up to Spice's ex like they were on a secret date, sending the whole cast and crew into shock. Gasps echoed, jaws dropped, and someone even claimed a crew member ran out crying. Bambi tried the classic "that's not what it looks like" defense, but sis, it was exactly what it looked like. Spice didn't even have to raise her voice. Calm, collected, deadly, she delivered the knockout blow with a simple, chilling line: "This, the friend y'all always defending." Then Spice calmly took her seat, like she had just accepted an award for delivering the pettiest reality TV moment of the year. But while she sat cool, the other cast members could not hide their faces. Some tried acting neutral, yet their expressions screamed judgment. One castmate even mouthed, "She dead wrong," while another whispered, "I knew something was up." And just when you thought Bambi would tuck her tail and exit quietly, she snapped right back. She stormed towards Spice, shouting, "You've always been jealous of me." To which Spice hit her with a smirk and a lethal clapback. Jealous? Of what? You do not even have a house to hide in when scandals break. That line cracked the room open like a grenade. Chairs went flying. Voices escalated, and even the producers were caught off guard. The audio guy dropped his mic, and the cameras stayed rolling, zooming in like they were filming the Super Bowl. But this wasn't just typical reality TV beef, this was a public character takedown in high definition. Spice made it worse by hinting that the video was only part 1, teasing there was more dirt where that came from. The poor retreat facilitator, realizing this was way beyond her pay grade, quietly packed up her healing crystals and dipped. What followed was straight-up reality TV warfare. Friendships crumbled, alliances dissolved, and VH1's version of civil war erupted. Team Spice versus Team Bambi. And while Bambi tried to spin the classic "it's not what it looks like" defense, Spice coolly reminded her that there is no innocent context for FaceTiming your friend's shirtless ex. Bambi's weak excuse that they weren't really close was like stealing someone's food and saying it wasn't theft because they hadn't finished eating yet. But then, just when the drama seemed to peak, another cast member stood up and dropped a bombshell of their own. A second video. The room gasped like a high school cafeteria after a thrown lunch tray. The camera panned Bambi, stunned, Spice unbothered, everyone else glued to the spectacle. The second clip, Bambi, on speakerphone, saying she didn't owe Spice anything and that man was fair game. At that point, the room exploded. Bambi tried to snatch the phone, but it was too late. Betrayal on national TV, caught in HD with reruns. Social media went into a frenzy. Twitter roasted Bambi, Instagram flooded with Team Spice hashtags, and, even behind the scenes, production scrambled to control the fallout. Word from a crew insider. We expected drama but not to leaked videos and a betrayal saga in one day. Executives panicked over lawsuits, security stood by in case of fights, and Spice. She chilled, sipping her drink, telling producers she had not even served the real tea yet. Meanwhile, Bambi stormed off, ranting about setups and threatening to quit. But let's be honest, this looked more like karma caught on camera than a setup. Within minutes, blogs lit up the shade room, called it Spice Drops, Receipts, Bambi Catches Fire, and Hollywood Unlocked followed close behind. The alleged FaceTime scandal between Bambi and Spice's ex blew up like wildfire, and when the bomb dropped, it did not just spark a shouting match. It reportedly got physical on set. Meanwhile, fans became internet detectives, combing through old episodes and replaying every hug, every shared laugh between Bambi and Spice, slapping on captions like, "Sis was plotting all along." It was giving serious "the call is coming from inside the house" vibes. Then, as expected, came the so-called insiders, the self-proclaimed VH1 employees and behind-the-scenes sources claiming Bambi and Spice's ex had been secretly talking for months, with rumors swirling he was even supposed to appear on this season, until the scandal erupted. Another supposed insider alleged production had known about the video all along and purposely set up the retreat for maximum ratings payoff. True or not, the damage was done. The internet crowned Spice the undefeated queen of receipts, and the storyline had already hijacked social media time. But let us be clear, this whole saga exploded, not just because of the scandal itself, but because of how Spice delivered it. She did not storm in guns blazing. She remained cool, precise, almost surgical, pressed play, and let the footage speak for itself. That icy restraint. Devastating. Meanwhile, Bambi crumbled, stumbling over weak defenses, trying to gaslight the room, and only making herself look guiltier. At one point, she even shouted, "Y'all just mad because I'm the baddest one here," only for a crew member to mutter, "You're the baddest at getting caught." Ouch. And this mess did not stay contained on set. It oozed into cast, group chats, DMs, and even private calls. Castmates started quietly unfollowing Bambi, others threw shade on Liv, and one bluntly tweeted, "Watch who you call sis," some of them eyeing your leftovers. Meanwhile, Spice basked in the praise for handling the moment with class, with fans calling for her to get her own spin-off show. Some even launched a petition called Justice for Spice, hailing her for delivering betrayal exposure with the precision of an Apple keynote presentation. But the storm did not stop there. Spice's ex, the infamous shirtless FaceTime star, got dragged next. Fans swarmed his comments, flooded his DMs, and even unearthed old videos of him and Spice, breaking down his every move, like they were analyzing an FBI interrogation. Then, as if reading from the playbook of bad decisions, he posted a cryptic story, saying, "Y'all don't know the full story. Stay tuned. Sir, read the room." But just when you thought the plot had peaked, Bambi's camp came out swinging, claiming the whole clip was edited to make her look bad and accusing Spice of being jealous of Bambi's connections at the network, because obviously, FaceTiming your friend's ex while he is half naked screams power move, right? Now, the audience is split, half roasting Bambi, the other half pushing wild theories about producer setups, And as if the drama needed another chapter, the network announced an emergency on-camera cast meeting to resolve tensions. Buckle up. This storm is nowhere near over. So, let us talk about what really went down in that cast meeting because it did not stop there. According to fresh tea from insiders, Spice's fury was never just about a flirty FaceTime call. It cut way deeper. She reportedly felt Bambi had shattered a sisterhood. The same woman who once sat with her swapping tears over men, sharing wigs, sipping wine, and spilling all the dirt on shady exes was allegedly sneaking around with her own shady ex behind her back. Word on the street as Spice went straight to production, demanded access to the on-set surveillance footage, and when she got it, she pulled the pettiest move in reality TV history. She recorded the security footage on her phone and dropped it in the group chat for the entire cast to see. And yes, rumor has it that is the same video currently lighting up social media like a 4th of July finale. One Love and Hip Hop crew member even said, she did not even blink. She said, let them see the snake she is. At this point, it was not just messy, it was betrayal served Shakespearean style before the entire reality TV world. And while Spice was busy clocking receipts, Bambi was allegedly in full damage control mode. Sources claimed she tried the old "we were on a break" excuses, the same lame line Ross used on Friends, but reality TV fans are not buying sitcom excuses. Apparently, Bambi even pleaded with production behind the scenes, begging them not to air the full footage, claiming it was a misunderstanding. The angle looked worse than it was, and she had no idea Spice still had feelings for the ex. But then came the kicker: production allegedly hit her with receipts, showing this was not a one-time thing. Word is, the ex had been creeping around the set for weeks, with Bambi sneaking off to meet him, even ditching her mic during bathroom breaks to dodge getting caught. You literally cannot script this. The internet exploded. Hashtag Spice vs Bambi trended everywhere. Fan pages went into overdrive. While conspiracy theories spun out of control, some swore Bambi was plotting revenge after Spice shaded her music career last season. Others thought the whole thing was a producer's setup for ratings. If that is true, someone needs both an Emmy and a Pulitzer. And then came the twist. Nobody saw Kaminga hairstylist linked to both Spice and Bambi went on IG Live, then quickly deleted it and claimed Bambi and the ex had been messing around long before Spice even came back on the show. Sis even said she saw the ex pulling up in a black Escalade more often than Amazon Prime. Meanwhile, the ex himself, he is eating this up, allegedly, reaching out to blogs, trying to clear his name, and even pitching himself for next season. Word is, he thinks he is about to become the next Safari and drop a mixtape. Boy, please. As for production, they are reportedly thrilled. This is Love and Hip Hop, after all. Mona and her team are allegedly cooking up a 2-part reunion special, called Lies, Love, and Leaked Footage, hoping to get Spice, Bambi, and the ex face-to-face on stage with cameras rolling. Imagine a reality TV cage match with lashes and lace fronts. Even other cast members got pulled into the mess. Erica Mena allegedly stormed off after getting dragged into side chatter about what she knew. Yandi reportedly told production she trusts no one, and even Scrappy chimed in on IG with a shady "glad I dodged that bullet." Yeah, okay, Scrappy. Legal teams are allegedly circling too, not for defamation but for possible contract violations. Because sneaking unauthorized guests on set and disrupting filming could cost Bambi her Love and Hip Hop check. Now that is karma on camera. And Spice. Sis is back in her signature blue wig, walking through this storm like a Caribbean hurricane. Reposting fan edits, dropping cryptic IG stories with lyrics like, "Watch your friends more than your enemies," and filming confessionals with all the smoke. As she told one blog, "Come for me and I will send for your skeletons." Sis did not just show up to throw shade, she came armed with a whole arsenal. And by now, fans are calling this the craziest scandal since Joseline and Stevie J's meltdown. Word is, producers are scrambling to re-edit the season, squeezing in every ounce of this chaos, reshooting confessionals, and even bumping other shows to prioritize this drama. Behind the scenes, it is a full-blown war. Crew members are split between Team Spice and Team Bambi. A staffer got fired for leaking footage. And security at the reunion has been doubled because Spice did not back down. She brought hard receipts. Now, this betrayal has rocked the cast so bad, it might rewrite reality TV history. With friendships shattered, alliances destroyed, reputations hanging by threads, and fans wondering who will be next to get exposed if Spice really opened the vault. Love and hip-hop went from messy to a Jerry Springer-style meltdown overnight, with Spice not only dropping receipts but dragging out the whole filing cabinet, flipping the set upside down over Bambi's alleged secret link with her ex. But the real question is, who is telling the truth? Was Bambi sneaking around, or is this all a masterclass in clout chasing? Because let's be honest, nothing says set up like a perfectly timed high-def leak. And that iconic line from Spice, "You want to play with fire? Let me show you hell," felt straight out of a Netflix thriller. Now it is your turn. Did Spice go too far, or was Bambi caught dirty? Are the producers exploiting the drama, or just giving the fans what they want? Drop your hottest takes, because this mess is only getting started, and, if you are living for it, hit like, subscribe, and stay tuned, because we have got enough receipts, files, and flash drives to fuel a whole new level of reality TV chaos.